Hello and welcome to Adventures from the Tech Ninja Dojo, is what I believe I'm calling this series. Basically, as part of the new way we're going to be doing the Let's Plays, we're going to have the main Let's Play series with me and Sean and Chris and Dan and whoever else is on the server at the time, building up Castle and making the impressive builds that we do over there. And I decided that I wanted to do my own solo Let's Play of building up the dojo and putting all the machines in and making crazy things with the machines. And we've got tons and tons and tons of fancy machines that we're going to be getting to. We've got modular power suits, we've got the modular force field system. We've got both versions of that mod on this server, so I'm really excited to get some of that stuff done. We've got my old favourite logistics pipes is back in an official Feed the Beast server pack, so we've got that. So we've got all sorts of fun logistics pipes here that we're going to build a crazy logistics pipe system that's going to merge with a applied energistics system, and we're going to have bees, and we're going to have food, and we're going to have power and water and everything flowing through this one giant sorting system at the dojo. And that's a fairly big and impressive thing to do. So we're going to start off small, and obviously one of the big things is I can't build the dojo straight away without resources. So I've built myself a little house, which is a simple 9x9 wood house. I've got a number of iron chests that at the moment there's very little in the way of sorting to them. I've got a furnace, a crafting bench. I have got a supplies chest for things to build the dojo with. I've got my bed, and I've obviously lit this up well. So I'm going to go build the dojo. And one of the things you may notice is that I've got already a pick and a sword from Tinker's Constructs. And so obviously one of the first things we did on this new server was set up the Tinker's Constructs stencil table, and there's the recipe for it, the part crafter, the pattern chest, and the tool station. And those are the things you really need to get started. Obviously later on you can build the tool forge, and then you also get materials and the second book, and then the third book, Mighty Smelting, you get that later on when you build a smeltery. Chris, who's got a hut, I say a hut, he's got rather an elaborate house now over there, has actually built up a smeltery, which is how I've got these iron tools. But the Tinker's Construct tools are amazing, and as soon as you spawn into a world, I really recommend you try to get your hands on them, because the main thing is they cannot break. When they break, you get a clunking sound, and you can just then reforge them with new whatever you put into it. So at the moment I've got an iron pick, I've got a iron sword with a bone handle. So I believe I can use bone or I can use iron to repair my sword. But you can build them out of practically anything. It's all in Materials in You 2, which is the book you get when you build your first Tinker's Construct machine. So yeah, you just need to build a number of blank patterns, and then with a block of planks, a block of wood, a chest, and a crafting table, just put them in the crafting thing, and you get the Tinker's selection of tools. And you can't build anything metal until you build the smeltery. But for starting off, I would really recommend bone handle and stone will get you a pickaxe that will go for quite some time. But now it's time to build up the dojo. And so I'm going to fire up a time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side of that. And welcome back to the mountain. It is sunrise, which is just convenient timing, really. I haven't set this up. And here is the dojo. I've added another floor that you didn't see in the time lapse. I figured I covered it pretty extensively with the time lapse, so you didn't need to see that. I am planning to go up another level, but let's show you around what we've got so far. So down here we've got the Tinker's Constructs, and because these are slabs, I've had to... What are you doing in here? Get out! I need to light the rooftop up, apparently. But yeah, with these slabs I've had to go around an extra layer to make a full block to place things on, such as me pressure plates there for the door. And then in here we've got the Tinker's Construct room. So I'm going to put Materials in U1 back on its Bibliocraft bookshelf next to Materials in U2. And then we've got the 4 Tinker's Constructs basic machines here. So we've got a stencil table with some blank patterns in it. We've got the part builder with the pattern chest of storage here. And then the machine, the tool station, that you can just pop any of the tools in And so I've got redstone and lapis on my pick at the moment, which gives me haste and fortune 1 and luck. I've got no modifiers yet on my sword, so I really need to look into that. And then I've just got a standard crafting table over here just in case I need to craft anything. And I say I've got the Bibliocraft bookshelf here for my materials and new books. And then out here I've got a tool rack for a number of the different tools, such as my shovel here, an earlier pick, my steel sword, and the King Slime hatchet that I got for defeating the King Slime. And then up there I've got my display chest with the heart container I got from defeating the King Slime. Actually, that's a bit higher up. Let me grab the hatchet, I'll move it down a level. Sorry, this should take a second. Apparently I can't move it. Oh, there we go. Put that in there. Close that back up. So I can obviously build a heart container out of that at some point in the not too distant future. And then upstairs we've got the power plant, which is the level that you saw me build. And so in here I'm going to have EU and MJ creation. But that's not something I've done yet. And then going up another level, we've got the machine room where I'm going to have my industrial craft and thermal expansion machines. And then going up to the top, this is going to go up another level, and we're going to have the computer room in here, which is going to be where I have the applied energistics machines. And the other thing with this series is I'm going to be building a number of other buildings to put things in. So I'm thinking of having a dedicated B room somewhere near my mountain. And a number of other things. I'm talking with Sean about getting some thalmic assistance with building a kitchen, as I believe we've still got the triple meat treat, which drips now. We've got the triple meat treat, which I can only build with a thalmic furnace. It's the infernal furnace. So I need his help with that, but we're going to have a mine factory reloaded farm making slaughtering the animals, and then it's going to go into that furnace, and then we're going to have other mods to pick it up and craft it into the triple meat treat for anybody on the server to enjoy the triple meat treat. So we might have a little fast food restaurant that we make for that. And at the moment I'm just going to say I think we've hit the wrapping up point. Next time I'm going to start to get some machines in the dojo and actually get some tech for the tech ninjas to be dealing with. And one thing I'm hoping is to be able to find a way to automate these berries, because it's really getting annoying to have to come out and right click on the berries. So if you know a way to automate the Natura berries, let me know, and I might build it into the system at some point. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.